Yo, what up? I am Run the Track. Today I'm going to do something that I've never done before on this channel, and that is flip a sample. Let's get it. Hey, run the track up in this motherfucker. Track up in this motherfucker. Hey, run it. Yo, what up? As I said, I am Run the Track. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, today what we're going to do is we're going to get into a flip a sample. I was chosen by my guy, IMakeBeats, to flip a sample and take part in their flip the sample challenge, and so I'm honored and happy to be involved and taking part in this along with some dope producers such as IMakeBeats and all of the other producers that are involved in this. I will have links in the description so you can go ahead and check them out as well to see what they do with this sample. I already got the sample ready to be loaded up, so I'm going to go ahead and do that and get into that. But if this is your first time at this channel, if you watch this video and afterwards you like what you see, you like what you heard, go ahead and give this video a like and then hit the thumbs up button. But better yet, go ahead and hit the subscribe button too, so you can stay up to date with all the beats and tutorials and walkthroughs and everything that I post by way of the MPC. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this flip this sample challenge. You dig? Let's get it. Hear the sample first. Alright, so I have the sample here, and the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and normalize this. And what that does is just brings it up to the highest maximum peak without it clipping. Alright, so I got that. Now I'm going to go ahead and just hit it with a lazy chop. Just play the sample all the way through, and then I can hit my pads wherever I want it to chop at. That's what they call it on the MPC, the lazy chop. Alright, so I think I got that. Let me go back and see if I can play these chops. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save this program first. Alright, now it's just a matter of me playing around with this sample to see what I can come up with and then laying something on top of that. Let's do it! right, so I'm gonna just level this sample real quick. All right. So that's fine for that. Now let's see if I can start laying some stuff on top. I'm gonna go ahead and try to record this little sound from Electra X just on my keyboard here. Okay, so I think I got something that kind of matches the sample what I just laid down. Let me go ahead and double that. And I'm gonna see if I can just increase the volume a bit. That's a nice little start on that. Let me go ahead and see if I can kind of freak this out a little bit. You know how I like to always do. Maybe add a little halftime, maybe add a little bit of, well, definitely not halftime, but maybe cable guys or looperator. Okay, I kind of like that fade away. Let me see how that sounds actually on the first track as well. Let me bring up my mixer. Okay, and I'm going to just drag this from looperator on the second track where the sample, where the instrument is. I'm going to drag that to the sample. Okay, so now it should play on both of them. Unmute them. Okay. Alright, so that's a nice little start on that. Now let me see if I can go ahead and just continue to layer this up as usual. I'm going to go ahead and copy this one to the third track. The third track has Omnisphere loaded up, but I'm not going to do that just for the sake of time. I'm going to go ahead and go to something that I know will kind of get me going a little bit faster. Sometimes it's a little bit time consuming to use Omnisphere, so let me go to, I'm going to go back to Electra. Alright, so I got this little sound. Let me let you hear from Electra X. Took me a minute to find it, but I got it. Okay, so that's that. And I'm going to put this looperator, and I got it on this preset of mine, Filter Bounce 2, I'm sorry. And let me let you hear what that sounds like with that on there. And here's everything together. So far I like it. It's a nice strap. What I need to do now though is all of the sounds that I have are kind of on the high pitch, the high tone. So now I'm going to try to find a sound to slide underneath to kind of balance this out. You never want too many sounds to clash, and right now all of these sounds are kind of on a high level. I like where I've started right now, but now I need to kind of put some sounds underneath there. All right, just to kind of balance it out a little bit. So let me go ahead and copy this. And maybe I'll go with some strings or something. So I'll put it on this next one. Actually, the next one says strings already, so I'll put it on that one. And this has Dimension Pro. Let me hear what that sounds like on my template since it's already loaded. Okay, Dimension Pro is here. Let me see. Let me just listen to everything and try to play around with this. All right, let me go ahead and try to lay this little riff down. All right, let me hear that, just solo. Okay, I like that, and what I'm going to go ahead and do is duplicate this and bring that up a level, bring the high ones down, velocity, and then I can also kind of stagger it just a little bit. Let me see if I can change the sound now that I have that initial one laid down already. All right, so I got this kind of pad sound. Let me go ahead and let you hear it by itself. All right, so that's the new sound with the same riff, and this is everything together. All right, so I like that little start we got. Now let me go ahead and try to see if I can add some drums. All right, let me go ahead and lay this down. First drum track. All right, so I got that laid down. Let me see if I can go ahead and just add on top of that. Undo that. That was the wrong clap. Should have been on that one, so I'll just pick it up, push it up to the next track. Let me go ahead and lay down some kicks. All right, let me lay that on top of that. copy this, and then I'm gonna undo that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull that one to this one and mute that one, because I'm gonna save that one. When I go back to do my sequencing, I'm gonna use the original pattern that I laid out for the kicks as my kicks during the verse slots, and then have what I just laid down. I'm gonna put it back, since I copied it, put it back, and I can use this one for the verse slot, for the chorus slots. So that one's going to be for the chorus slots, and then the verse slots, it will be simpler, so I can have the verse slots like this. And let you hear that one. See, originally I would have had to go back and do that again or take some things out. I don't even have to do that because it's already here. It's on mute. But I have it here waiting in my little bank that I can use whenever I get ready to go ahead and sequence it out and all that good stuff. All right, so yeah, let me go ahead and switch this back. Put that back. Okay, and just leave this one on the closed hi-hats, which I'm not using right now anyway. See if I can add like a filter on this. This is very, very loud on the sample. We drop this down an octave, the second track. I like this sound. I like this riff, but I'm gonna kind of chop it up. All right, that's a little bit better, I think. Now I can change the sound. Go ahead and switch that riff to something a little bit better, maybe some kind of pluck sound or something. Okay, so I got this sound. It's like this little jungle pluck sound. Let me let you hear how it sounds. All right, now I added a looperator to this. And here's everything together. So far I like it. We got a nice little start, so we can go ahead and keep going. Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can do something with the filter on the original sample. I don't like the way the sample is just so, it's kind of a little harsh. So I'm trying to see if I can mess around with some presets so I can get the sample filtered just like I want it. more percussion elements. Let me go ahead and add these tuned hi-hats just to kind of give it a little flair. Okay, we got a nice start on this. I just want to add one more thing, just 808.
A few moments later.
Bring the drums back in. Alright, what up? I am Run the Track, and you just heard me create that beat. You just heard me flip that sample. I want to thank my guy IAmRunTheTrack for inviting me to do this with all of the rest of the producers that took part in this Flip That Sample challenge. It was enjoyable for me because I usually don't sample. I'm always just creating beats from scratch. Melodies and everything that I have just floating around in my mind, but this was different. Flip That Sample was good, and this is something that I will definitely begin to do a whole lot more on this channel. Now, if this is your first time here and you like what you heard, you like what you saw, go ahead and do me a favor, smash that like button, and better yet, you already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. It's just right next to the like button. Hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything that I post, and you can come back and you can be motivated to create your own beats and your own music and everything. And yes, I do leave a comment on everybody that comments on my videos, so be sure to interact with me. Let me know what you think of this beat. Let me know what you think I need to change. Let me know what you think I need to get better at, or whatever. Constructive criticism is definitely wonderfully appreciated. Make sure you go check out my guy IAmRunTheTrack as well. He does a lot of good things on his channel, a lot of dope beats. He's a master at the keys and everything, so go ahead and check him out as well. And links are in the description to all the other producers that took part in this Flip That Sample challenge. So once again, you already know, I am Run the Track. Yeah. Run the track, run the track, run the track, run the track. the track up in this.